Please like and subscribe to my channel. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. It is New Year's Eve, and we started off the year right. My year, I am really doing my best to just be loving, and my goal this year is all about wellness. And so for me, wellness means three things: my spiritual wellness, my physical wellness, and of course, my mental wellness. And one of the things that brings me a joy is preparing a really good meal for my family. And so I started this morning. I got the eggs. I don't know what you would call that. We just call it an egg souffle in the stove. I'm making some grits, and my husband has already made the bacon and the sausage. So while that is baking and steeping, I'm gonna go ahead and make this bed. Yesterday, I finished deep cleaning my home, and we really decluttered a lot of things and donated a bag of stuff that would benefit someone else, but it was no longer useful for our home. And so I just feel really, really good. And I'm gonna show you all throughout the day some of the things that I have purchased that I am praying that will give me the wellness that I'm looking for. All right, y'all, I'll see you in a minute.
It's not pancakes. It's good food.
Thank you, babe.
Okay.
Hi everyone, welcome back. My name is Alisa Babasola and my channel is dedicated to doing what I can do to live my best life. And it is New Year's Eve and I'm just so grateful that I've had a couple of trials and tribulations, but I made it. And I'm very thankful for the support that I have from my husband and my mom, my family, my brothers, and of course the love of my children. And last school year was a little bit more difficult because I was on the rat race of really trying to get a promotion. And I didn't get the promotion. And that kind of sent me in a little bit of a depression, but I fought my way out of it. And I did improve my skill set as a leader. But sometimes when you really hope, pray, and you feel like you really did the work to earn something and you didn't get it, it does hurt. And I just really had to pray over it. And what I realized that sometimes the answer is no. And that doesn't mean that you're a failure. It means something, God has something else in store for you. And I realized that I read the Atomic Habits and all of those kind of books to reflect on myself and to really bring out my character to showcase to others. And I did improve my skill set, but I did not transfer some of those tools that I learned to my own personal self. But I did do one thing differently this school year. I made a promise that I was going to be more active in my kids' lives in the sense of their school lives, meaning not miss any functions, not attend my daughter's gymnastics practice and letting it all fall on my husband's shoulders because I was so busy trying to sign up for everything at my work. And I made a promise I'm not going to educate other people's children to the detriment of my own. So this year, I really made a difference of showing up and showing out, and I'm proud of that work. But I also need to take those same skill set and apply it to my personal, physical, mental, and spiritual health of myself. And one of the things that I'm doing, I was reading something on Pinterest when I was thinking about what can I do to improve myself as a person. And one of the ladies said that you need to have a theme for the year. And so I'm going to share that with you all today. My theme for the year is wellness. And I have 3 things that I want to improve: my spiritual wellness, my physical wellness, and of course, my mental wellness. And so that's going to be my focus. It's not going to be, hey, look at me, I'm ready for the job. It's going to be, hey, look at me, I'm a good person, and I hope that you can see that. And even if no one else does, my family does. And like a quote that I read, if you die today, people will pass out a card and sign it, but those that love you the most will mourn you. And so I'm going to focus on my family and my friends, but most importantly, I'm going to center myself and focus on what I can do to be a better person. So having said that, I did buy a few things to help me on that journey. So I'm going to share with you all that now. Well, one, I think showed you all this before. I bought my Happy Planner. So I'm going to take some time today and I am really going to plan out the next half of the year. And I printed a couple of items. I printed my school's district calendar, my children's district calendar, so I can have key dates in there as well, important holidays. So I have that printed to help zone in on what I need to do. I am focusing on my physical health as well, charting down some goals and making sure I write down what I need to do to achieve those goals. The same thing I did with my work, where I knew I wanted to observe this many teachers by this day. So therefore, anything that I trained my teachers on that I followed up to make sure it was implemented, but I wanted them to get credit for, I'm going to take those same skills and apply it to myself. So one of the coolest things that I bought, I've been hearing a lot about it. Let me see if I can find it, because I bought quite a few things and I wanted to make sure I shared them with you all. One sec. Okay, I'm back. I got it. It is called the 12-Week Year Field Guide. So I bought this because it is a book and a guide on creating some disciplines that you can apply to anything in your life to improve. And so when I read Atomic Habits, I took those skills and applied it to work. Well, I'm going to use the 12-week year and apply it to myself, to my wellness, my spiritual, my physical, and my mental wellness. So I'm going to keep you all up to date, and I'll do a check-in video on, as I read the book, what skills am I using, and I share them with you. And then I was, you know, the people be listening. So when I was purchased the book, the 12-week year, I found, I think it was through TikTok, where this lady showed shared a PDF file where you can also download it. And I'm going to, not the book, but something that someone created to help keep yourself on track for your 12-week goal. And so I'm going to print that today as well, and I'll share that with you all when it's done and I have my notebook together. So here it is. This is what I'm going to be focusing on. So with my wellness, I bought a couple of other things that I just wanted for myself because I'm getting ready to go into a no spend month. And I really am going to curtail a lot of my spending because we're going on vacation soon. It is the most expensive place that we have ever been to. And we do not want to be the people that's pinching and saving while you're on vacation. I want to do everything I possibly want to do and just have a good time. So you do have to make some sacrifices. My lifestyle doesn't have to change, but my spending does. I already have pretty much everything I could possibly need. I don't need any more clothes. Anybody who knows me, like, girl, she got it. I don't even need any more makeup, but I did buy a few things to keep me on the right path and to make myself feel good as well. So I bought a new scent. And I have quite a few perfumes, but this is called Nectar de Pec. I think that's how you pronounce it. And Pechet. And it's supposed to smell like peach. And that's one of my favorite scents. So I bought this from Macy's by Nicole Miller. So that's one thing I purchased as well. Then you all know I have dark circles under my eyes. And so as I start my new exercise routine, I'm going to be using this while I'm working out and have these eye patches underneath. I heard good things about it. I'll let you all know if they work. I ordered this from Amazon. I'll be the guinea pig and I'll let you know, like, okay, yeah, that works. Then, of course, I needed to buy a teeth whitening kit. I've used these in the past, not this particular brand. I used some more Shishi version. And it was like $200. And I could have went to the real dentist for that. But this was only $25. I'll let you all know that if it works. I am an avid coffee drinker. I tried stopping. I can't. But you know, it does stain your teeth. And the older I get, the darker my teeth are getting. So trying to keep that smile together. So I bought that. And then I bought three more items. For skincare, I bought this. The Elements Pro Night Cream for anti-wrinkle hydrating night cream. And I also bought the day cream as well. And it has an SPF of 30. So you know you got to keep that skin together. I am getting older, but I still want to look cute. So I purchased that. And then I bought this. My niece, she's a beautiful girl. She's my twin. She's a senior in high school and she's now getting into makeup. And I have so many eyeshadow palettes that I don't even use. So I'm going to gather my stuff together. And luckily we're the same, almost like the same complexion. And so I'm going to give that to her so she can experiment with makeup. And I bought this new palette for myself. This is by Sigma and it's called Cor de Rosa. And what I liked about this is going into some of the lighter shades. Okay, that fell, but y'all see it. And I thought it was beautiful. And I just wanted something a little different. Sometimes I can be so neutral that I'm like, you know what, let me get a little something extra. And I'm going to give her the other palettes because I'm kind of tired of them. And I barely touched the surface. And so I bought that for myself because that's going to be my last major makeup purchase. I don't need... Guys, I don't need anything else other than probably lashes. And last but not least, I saw someone and they said that they were drinking mocktails right before they go to bed in order to help them have better sleep. And I don't know if I ever shared this on my channel, but I have epilepsy. And so I take quite a bit of medication. And the medication has really stopped me from having seizures. Knocking on wood, thank you, Jesus. I haven't had a seizure in 2.5 years, but I do have little blips. And the blips consist of me rambling for incoherently for about a minute. And the killing part about it is I'm very aware that it's happening, but I don't stop talking because I think, oh, I'm going to overpower my brain when I really need to just shut up, let my brain relax, and then I can speak again. And so luckily for me, I have about to get a little emotional. Hold on. I have a very strong support system. My husband and my mother are always there for me, my brothers. And of course, my coworkers as well. They are aware of the situation. I don't have anybody that when it does occur, they don't, freak out unless it's just too much. Or they like, Lisa, and they hold up the finger like, take your minute. And I go on mute. I do the Beyonce, and then I'm back. And the cool part about it is I am physically aware that it's happening, but something about it is like, no, I'm gonna fight through it, and when I just need to stop. But having said that, one of the things that people will tell you is that you do need to let your brain shut off. And so what I'm doing this year is I'm going to be drinking this. I have started taking magnesium supplements during the day for energy, and I do need to have my rest. So now I'm going to take Calm, mix it with a little bit of cranberry juice, and I'm going to drink this an hour before I go to bed. A lot of folks are telling me that if you take some magnesium before you go to bed, you will get a more restful sleep. And I have been one of those people that does take melatonin, but I can build up an immune system to it. And at one point I was taking real sleeping pills, and my body got almost like addicted to it, and I wasn't getting a deep sleep. I was going to sleep, but it wasn't a restful sleep. And I don't want to go down that path again. So I'm going to start taking this at night, and I'm going to, of course, take this at 8 o'clock so I can be asleep by 9 o'clock. And I'm going to read. I'm not going to pick up and scroll through TikTok or any other social media pages, because it seems like it stays on my mind and I get curious, and then I end up going down a rabbit hole, and I won't be doing that anymore. So I'm going to cut off my cell phone usage at 8 o'clock, drink this and read, and just, plan my day for the next day. All right, guys, I hope that these tips have been helpful. I hope you join this journey with me. I'm now going to spend some time and sit right here and plan my year, at least 6 months. And I'll share that with you all when I'm done. I may not even finish today because it is New Year's Eve, honey. And we are having a good time, just kikiing with friends, checking on my family. I even got on my brother's case, like, get your house together. Y'all know they said, have your refrigerator stocked, your house clean before the new year. And that is what we're doing over here. And I wish you all well, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye, guys. Hi, everyone. Welcome back. So I wanted to show you a couple of things that I've done. I finished my planner, and I put a new cover on to symbolize the new year. But let me be clear, this is not a brand new cover. They used to sell these the Big Happy Planner covers all at Michael's, and I cannot find them anymore. You can get them on the Happy Planner site, but they didn't have any colors that I wanted. So thankfully I purchased 2 back in the day. But guys, if I were you, I would get one of these because this is over 5 years old and it's still hanging in there. So what I've done is, and I'll just show you a couple of pages, I'm not gonna bore you, but I did decorate my calendar. And I do it by, I'm making sure it's in the camera, by the month. So like I have January, and then I did February. And so those are the things, and I'll show you one more. March. And so I pretty much just decorate the month of the calendar, and then I added the important dates, the non-negotiables for my life. And so like I put in my spring break, I put in the dates my kids will be off from school. You know, I work in Texas, so you know we take the STAR exams. That's a major thing. So we know we're going to do a STAR boot camp, and then I have the STAR dates, my brothers and my mom and my husband, my kids' birthdays, friends. So those are all the things I put in the calendar. And what I am actually going to start, and I'm going to film it, I'm going to start doing my to-do task where did I exercise for 30 minutes? Have I been drinking water? Because the book about the 12 weeks in a year is the main thing is it's not about the goals. What systems did you put into place to achieve those goals? And so my vlog is going to be taking on like a living diary to hold myself accountable and to share my journey with you. And I'll lead all the tips and feedback I can get so I can be better. Because you all know my theme is about wellness, my spiritual wellness, physical wellness, and of course my mental wellness. So I'm pretty geeked about this, and it's pretty, y'all. It's pretty, and so I'm loving it. So the other thing I did, of course, is I created my vision board. And I start off with my theme, which was a tip that I got from another YouTuber, or was it Pinterest? Regardless, I got the tip. And it was oddly enough because this was the first Sunday of the year. And our pastor said that the theme for the church, the theme for my church this year is being intentional. Intentional is the word. And it was just so feeling for me because I was like, my God, that really fits in with my theme of wellness, where I'm about the physical, the spiritual, and the mental wellness. But I also have to set the intentions. I just can't get there because I want it. I'm gonna have to do the work to get there. And so intentional coinciding with wellness is right where I want to be. So having said that, I use Canva, the website Canva, to create my vision board. And I'm gonna show you what I mean. So this is my vision board, guys. And as you all can see, I'm doing my spiritual, let me pull it back up. My spiritual wellness, my physical wellness, what God says I already am, making myself a priority. You know, I'm going on that cool vacation. As you all can see, my goal, let me try to keep it up. I'm not trying to be super skinny. I just want to be healthier. And then, of course, getting all that in. And that's just a cute little dress I want to rock when I go to Hawaii. And, of course, I also put pictures of myself that right here in this moment I am. Let me hold it. Let me keep it together. Hold on, y'all. I am wonderfully made. That's a picture of me there and a picture of me here. And right here and right now is a blessing. And so I thank God for that. So one of the things that I did in order to find some of the pictures that I wanted to use, I went to where else? Pinterest. And I just typed in wellness, physical beauty, fitness, joy, and some of these images popped up, and of course I saved them on a board in my Pinterest. And then what I did is I used my cell phone, of course, and I took pictures and blew them up and saved them, and then I upload them to Canva so I can utilize those photos on my vision board. And I made that particular vision board the backdrop for everything. My laptop, my iPad, and then I made a mini one. You know what? Let me pull it up for you all. Even for my cell phone. So every time I log onto something, I see something that reminds me of my purpose. So I'm gonna show you my cell phone one as well. 1 second. So I use some of the same photos that I use in my laptop and iPad screensaver, but this is the one that I'm using for my cell phone. So some of the same photos, but just reminding myself it's about my spiritual, my physical, and my mental wellness. And I want you all to know that vision boards have worked for me in the past. I have prayed on wanting to have a baby, and God blessed me. And in fact, I ended up having 2 beautiful children because it was a struggle to get pregnant. And there's just certain things that has happened in my life that I asked the Lord for, and I posted it there so to keep my mind focused. But this year is going to be, you know, like I said earlier, I was just trying to do my best to live a better life. And I'm just really, really excited for this new chapter. And I'm excited for you all to join me because I know you all have some wonderful things that are already happening and will happen this year. And so, guys, I'm going to close the vlog here because my journey starts tomorrow. In fact, I have cheer practice with my daughter, and then we're going to go to the grocery store and get some more healthier foods. And so until the next time, guys, I wish you lots of joy and, of course, many blessings. Bye, guys.